Now, in the beginning of the episode, we seen Asa waking up from his battle from. Waking up from his injuries from his battle between Light and the Third Eye, which he being healed by Mimosa with Yuno and Clauses there as well. Which he's been informed that Nave had been taken in for questioning, which he'll probably do sometime in prison, or he actually go to work in community service, which he actually is in the church being recovered. While he's also been informed that Sister Dresha is woken up from her injuries while being visited by Gosh, who actually wanted to meet his sister, which Murray actually been greeted by Asta, who also visiting Sister Drisha. By so, they're also going to Rebecca's restaurant where they actually eat with Mari actually sitting next to Asta and Garish actually sitting behind him, threatening to kill him, which a whole lot of tension from him, which we actually seen Marco give Asta his roll back, which Rebecca just walked over to Asta, and this is the one part that Noel's going to enjoy, but actually going to be jealous because Rebecca walked over to Asta and kissed him on his cheek, which caused everybody, even Noel, to be in shock. Which Asta got his first kiss from Rebecca, and Noel is being jealous. Now we actually know how this actually is. With all of the ship thing going on in the anime, we're actually going to see that happens. By which, back in the Black Bull headquarters, Captain Yami actually received a letter from the royal capital to come over for a conference, but he actually had to bring Asta with him, which they're being greeted by Marx, the advisor for King Julius, which he actually took him over to the interrogation room where King Julius is actually there waiting for Asta with Catherine and George actually appeared, which they still in captured, where they still being captured, which King Julius still needed Asta's anti-magic sword to use in this interrogation, which they actually gonna get the information of the traitor that among them, by which he used the tang of his sword and lightly tapped them on their foreheads, which caused Marx to use his memory exchange magic Memoir Exer, which is a spell that tap into their memories and find out who's a traitor are while they're being in a trance. Meanwhile, in the conference room where Captain Yami is actually meeting with the other Magic Knight captains, which Gerdir Pordox, captain of the Purple Orcas, and Jack the Ripper are actually talking about the mission from Mean, which they're also actually talking behind Captain Yummy, which he's actually sitting next to Charlotte, who still tried to hide her true feelings of him, by which we can actually see that Captain Real Durmur, Mordor, who captain of the Aquadeers, who actually told him that Frigolian was the one who kept things in order, but he's actually injured and tried to recover from his wounds. So he tried to keep things lively by doing his imitation of Flagoleon, but but no, sorry, Nuzu and Jack the Whipper actually took that offensive, but not Captain Yami. My wish, he also tried to do Nuzu, but he's tried not to, despite the fact that he cannot actually do his hair braid long. But then he tried to do Yummy, but which really offended him because at first he was actually laughing at his imitation, but then he actually snapped at Dorothy Unworth, the captain of the Coral Peacocks, who's actually sleeping during the time, which she actually tried to communicate through her snores, which is actually impossible for her to do since she's been asleep during the Magic Nights entry, Sam, by which Marx actually appears to talk about which they actually come to the interrogation room after Captain William Fengard, captain of the Golden Dawns, actually appeared, which they're all in the interrogation room, which we actually gonna find out who the traitor is. It could be one of the Magic Knights captains, by which the episode actually ends before Captain Julius revealed the traitor. And so that is it. Now, the suspense of the identity of the traitor would actually going to happen, but we're going to find out who the traitor is. But I don't know. I mean, personally, I actually think it would be someone who actually knew about the odd Midnight Suns attacks and who is actually working for them. But we're gonna find out soon in an episode next week. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment up anything about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Emmy God Journey here saying sign out. Laters.